Watch all your favorite 1017 The Truth shows by subscribing to 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
All your favorite interviews and best moments live in one place.
I love your perspective, Sherwin.
Thank you.
You do a great job.
Appreciate
you do a great job. I downloaded the app so I can listen to you in the evening sometimes because you make a great difference in how you present things in many ways, politically, socially.
Check it out one time.
What's good, Milltown? 1017, The Truth is Truth in the Morning. Bailey Coleman and the legendary. Okay, you got to turn your mic on, Dan.
My mic is on.
Is it? Okay, now it's on. The legendary.
The light said on. I can read.
The legendary.
I can read a little bit.
David Ellzey from the American Family Insurance Studio, the heart of downtown Milwaukee. Milwaukee. What is good, Dame? Okay. What you been up to? What's been going on?
Working.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's been a lot of that, obviously.
Yes.
And this being on air, I'm loving that. It's Friday.
I know. TGIF.
It's payday Friday.
It's payday Friday? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Let's get the checks rolling.
Bi-weekly, you know, my city of Milwaukee employees, you know.
Yeah.
Got paid yesterday.
Got paid yesterday?
You know.
That's what's up.
So that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And people like myself that work a number of jobs.
Yeah.
Second job check dropped in today, too.
Oh, yeah?
So just got paid.
Can I hold?
Friday night.
Can I hold something? Can I get some?
No.
I can't.
No. It's hard out here.
Man.
It's hard out here. We got white people selling drugs. It's hard out here.
Dude, did you see that?
It's hard out here.
Oh my God! If y'all okay, we got to talk about this. Should we talk about it now? I didn't even. Should we talk about it now?
Absolutely, we should talk about it. It's hard out here.
You know, so I felt like, okay, first of all, when I saw it, at first I was laughing. There's a video. There's a news report. What was that, from Fox 6? From Fox 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was about a drug bust. And this guy lives off of Center Street.
Lives on Center.
On Center Street in Milwaukee.
Yes.
Now, you know how rare it is.
This is a white man that lives on Center Street that sells drugs. That is a unicorn. That's what you call that is the Victor Wimbiana of drug selling. Right there.
He all in the hood selling.
That is and the fact, you know, the first time when I saw it, it was so comical to me. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I know everybody talked about it doing their shows yesterday and talked about the serious nature of what it was.
Right.
You know, we understand that here's this white man that's selling drugs and he's able to talk about it freely, whereas if we get caught, we go to jail.
Right.
We understand that.
Rhea, you got the... Okay, we're about to play. You guys,
y'all got to see this.
You have to see this.
Haven't.
If you're on YouTube watching us, you'll be able to see it, but you will be able to hear it as well. And even just hearing it, it sounds crazy. Go ahead, Rhea.
Neighbor calling it a scene out of a movie. One of the men seen in handcuffs speaking exclusively with 12 News after his release this afternoon.
It's a quiet Wednesday morning at this River West neighborhood at Pearce and Center. That is, until the FBI shows up.
There was a large bang.
Flash grenades, federal agents, and a large armored vehicle swarming around this home just before 7:30 a.m.
There's the bang of the flash grenade, and I look out the window, and there's 5 red dots on my face.
That's 35-year-old Ryan Porter, one of the men at the center of this raid, talking one-on-one with 12 News hours after agents hauled him away.
This is the FBI with a search warrant.
Walk downstairs, and, there's guns everywhere.
You can see him here, hands in the air, later in this video, handcuffed. He says he was driven away to the FBI field office in St. Francis.
I think this is a little excessive, you guys, but, I mean, come to find out, they did a bunch of raids this morning because they are trying to knock down this network of narcotic dealers, traffickers, and things like that.
Porter says agents questioned him for nearly 7 hours before letting him go.
They didn't charge you with anything.
No, they told me they didn't have an indictment against me. They were tapping my phone for 6 weeks.
They told you that?
They told me they were tapping my phone
wow.
and they were surveilling my house on Center Street for like 6 weeks. Check out this neat pile they left everything in.
Porter showed us this video of the aftermath of his home after he says agents searched for drugs.
Even though I told them the code to my safe, they blasted it open.
When we asked Porter if he's ever sold drugs, he didn't hold back.
So you don't know of any drug selling? Or
Yeah, I
drug
sell
trading
weed.
But that's it.
Yeah, so a little cocaine.
But says he isn't who the FBI is really after.
So you're innocent. Then, basically.
I mean, more or less, like I'm small potatoes.
Hold on. man.
Okay, wait a minute. Before we get into the discussion, it was actually Channel 12, WISN Channel 12 that did the story. Okay, there we go. We got to give them proper credit.
And he was talking all regular, and he was white boy hippie for a second.
Right.
But then when he's like, man, yeah, I sell a little weed. I sell some weed.
Right.
And a little cocaine. Then you realize that's why he's able to survive on Center Street.
Right.
Because even Center Street on the east side is still Center Street. You know what I'm saying? You go past Humboldt, you go past Houghton.
Yeah.
It's still, it's trendy east sidey.
Right.
But it's still Center Street.
Right.
Center Street is one of the few streets in Milwaukee.
Right.
For those that are listening outside of Milwaukee, don't understand the significance of Center Street.
Right.
Center Street goes from Humboldt all the way up to Wauwatosa, right? It goes through the whole city. Mm-hmm. For the majority of that Center Street, you gotta have your head on the swivel when you're walking up and down it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Absolutely.
That's putting it politically correct.
Yes.
So the fact that this white man lives on Center Street and is involved in selling I sell a little weed. I sell a little cocaine. Okay,
Small potatoes.
The weed is one thing, but then he added on the cocaine.
Right.
I sell a little cocaine. I didn't know that was a measurable amount. A little. I thought cocaine was cocaine.
There it is.
A little cocaine.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, a little toot here and there for the for the people that want to
Party people
want to get high. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It is. It's cocaine. But the fact that he said a little cocaine.
He said a little bit.
He said a little.
Little.
And he said L-I-L. Rhea, am I lying?
You ain't lying.
He said L-I-L.
L-I-L.
He didn't say L-I-T-T-L-E. He said L-I-L. Lil Cocaine, like it was a rapper's name.
Right.
Lil Cocaine. I said Lil Cocaine. Yeah, I just want to go see Lil Cocaine at the Fire Serve or something. You know what I mean? And he said it on the news.
Like it wasn't nothing.
Like it wasn't nothing. That's Lil Cocaine?
See?
That's who he went to go see?
Yeah, that's who he went to go see.
But that's what I'm saying. And the fact of the matter is, there's so much comically
everything
that's gold on this thing.
Yeah.
Because when he's standing by, he comes out, he's got his hands up.
Yeah.
His little east side white man yoga pants is blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
He's got on a sweater vest robe thing.
Well, here's what got me. If you're listening, when he walked, he said, walk downstairs. The whole thing was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I opened the door, and there were 5 red dots on my face. I was like, what? Who else would say it like that?
Yeah.
Just 5 red dots on my face. I'm like,
if you're black and you see them red dots, you shook. You scared for your life.
Shook.
But because he's a white man, he's telling the police that have pulled up in their tanks, in their armored vehicles, and all of their stuff. This is a little excessive, boys. He feels comfortable enough to tell these people with 5 red dots on them that this is a little excessive, boys. That is ridiculous, and that just shows sometimes, Dave Chappelle does a joke.
Yeah.
He does a joke where he's talking about everybody needs to have the white friend.
Right.
That when they get pulled over.
Right.
Can talk to the police in a way like, what are you pulling us over for?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
He's that dude.
Yeah, he is
Center
that
Street,
dude.
He's the white friend of some black people.
Yeah.
When they be like, call white boy Rick.
Yeah.
Tell him come down here. The police is messing with him.
Yeah.
What are you doing messing with them?
Yeah, exactly.
They're just selling a little cocaine. That's him.
A little weed.
That's him. He's
that
the
dude.
perfect ally, the perfect white ally in this situation because he's going to get you high.
Yeah.
And he's going to defend you against these racist police that's coming after you because he feels as if this is a little excessive. All I did was sell some weed and a little cocaine.
You crazy. Okay, look. When we come back, we're going to talk about the government shutdown. And, dude, them SNAP benefits, what we going to do? That's coming your way next. You're checking out Truth in the Morning. Bailey Coleman, Dame Ellzey, 1017 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Truth Nation, the brand new Landmark Credit Union live music venue in the Deer District opens up next year. And to celebrate, we are giving 3 pairs of tickets to see Mariah the Scientist live on Friday, March 13th. That's right. 3 lucky winners will win 2 tickets to experience one of R&B's brightest stars. Tune in to Truth in the Morning this week so you don't miss your chance to win tickets to see Mariah the Scientist on March 13th at the brand new Landmark Credit Union live music venue.
This is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth for Axe Housing. Are you tired of paying a landlord rent when you should be paying yourself? Do you want to leave a financial legacy, or would you like to have a stable place to call home? Well, it's time for you to start on the path to owning your own home instead of renting. You can work with an Axe Housing coach, and they will teach you how home ownership can be a reality. Axe Housing has helped over 4,000 families in our neighborhoods. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. As an average Axe family who has been helped pays around $900 per month. No matter what barriers you think you're facing, Axe Housing coaches can assist you right now. An Axe Housing coach will help you create and stick to a plan and a budget and get you ready for home ownership. If you're not dreaming of home ownership by now, you certainly should be. Let's make it a reality with Axe Housing. Get started on a virtual orientation by clicking on axehousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Don't let where you are financially right now get in the way of your very bright future of becoming a homeowner. Axe coaches are here to help.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash game show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
Are you ready to live your most radiant life? Join AARP's Luminous Life, a celebration of wellness, empowerment, and community for African American women ages 45 to 65. Discover expert tips on healthcare, hair care, and wealth building, all in one uplifting experience. Visit aarp.org/Milwaukee to register for the October 25th event in Milwaukee and shine from the inside out. Luminous Life, because every woman deserves to glow. Visit aarp.org/Milwaukee for more information today and to register today. That's aarp.org/Milwaukee.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Truth Nation, the brand new Landmark Credit Union live music venue in the Deer District opens next year. And to celebrate, we are giving a pair of tickets to see Mariah the Scientist live on Friday, March 13th. Be caller number... What caller you want him to be, Bailey?
Let's do caller 10.
Be caller number 10 right now at 833-212-1017 for your chance to experience one of R&B's brightest stars at the brand new music venue in downtown Milwaukee. That's caller number 10 right now at 833-212-1017 to win tickets to see Mariah the Scientist live on Friday, March 13th. After the winner is selected, we will let you know who it is. So y'all make sure y'all call in.
Yep.
833-212-1017.
833-212-1017.
My daughter loves Mariah the Scientist.
Yeah?
That's one of her favorite people.
Oh, that's what's up.
Rhea, if you listening, you should call in.
She can't. She can't win.
She in North Carolina.
She can't win. She can't win because you here.
Oh.
That'd be like me telling my son to call in and win.
Well, I ain't answering the phone.
Look, I ain't answering the phones neither, but they can't win.
Okay.
He like Mariah the Scientist,
Rules
too.
only apply when they apply to us. Where's my white ally?
There we go. We ain't got one over here at the truth. No.
Where's my white weed-selling little cocaine ally?
You ain't right.
Where's he at when you need him?
Okay. Woo. Okay. 18 minutes after the hour.
Maybe where's he at when we need him? The white one. And maybe he can help us with some when his snap go out. Since he's selling,
he might be able to get you some.
He's selling weed and a little cocaine. He might have that bread.
He might.
He might be supporting the neighborhood once this snap benefits.
You know, he might be. He might. You just never know.
Go knock on his door because apparently the feds don't mess with him.
Right.
So maybe they gave.
They let him go. Clearly, they let him go.
Yeah.
So
the same day.
The same day, right? How unusual is that?
The same day they let him go. Because listen, I got a cousin that was affected by something like this, and they just found some residue and a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he had to do his thing.
Wow.
And they just let this white dude go.
They just let him go.
So on a serious note, it is messed up that they just let him go.
Right.
I don't want nobody to be in jail or nothing like that. I don't wish that on anybody.
No.
But when you black and they kick in your doors and they putting 5 dots on your face, you gonna do something.
Yeah.
They not just letting you go.
They not.
They're gonna
whether they find something or not.
Whether they find something or not.
They may not even find no residue.
They
might find nothing. They ain't finna let you go.
You doing something.
Yeah.
You gonna sit for at least 3 days, the minimum.
Exactly.
I think it's like 3 days or something like that.
Yeah.
They let him out the same day. He's doing interviews. So I'm just saying, all my people on the east side.
Crazy interviews.
Close to Center Street. If you on SNAP benefits and they about to cut you off because of the shutdown, white boy Rick might have you.
Right.
He might have some money for you.
He might have some money for you. All right. On a serious note, our Wisconsin governor, Tony Evers, is asking President Trump to avert the SNAP lapse amid the shutdown. Now, listen, there are governors across the country facing this same thing, right? Mm-hmm. And they are... some declaring, I just heard this morning, some are declaring states of emergency in their state because this whole SNAP benefit thing is totally a federal government thing.
Absolutely.
Right? And in the midst of Congress's budget standoff, it will leave 700,000 people here in Wisconsin with no food from the food share program.
That's rough. And just so people understand what's happening is the main discussions and the reasons for the shutdown is because of, Obamacare. Mm-hmm. It's because of the healthcare, the market plan healthcare. And it was a plan. It's a part of it. And the Republicans want to just have it so that rich people as well can be a part of this market plan and this, that, and the other. And they want to make it so that something expires and then all of your plans are going to go up.
Right.
Everybody's plan who's on there is going to go up 20, 25%. Some people's stuff is going to double. It's going to be crazy, right? Mm-hmm. And so the Democrats are saying, no, let's keep the subsidies there and let's make the subsidies permanent.
Right.
Instead of just making it a one-year thing, let's make the subsidies permanent and let's keep them there.
Right.
Republicans are saying no. Why are they saying no? Because they hate Obama so much. So because they hate Obamacare,
they're haters.
They hate the health care so much, mm-hmm. they would cause this shutdown to take place. Mm-hmm. And they're blaming the Democrats. Like if you call the SNAP benefit place,
right,
the message you'll get is it's the Democrats' fault. And literally it's a message. You leave a message on your answer machine. Because of the furlough, there's nobody here to answer the phone. And because we can't answer the phone, it's the Democrats' fault that we can't answer the phone and you won't be getting any SNAP benefits.
Isn't that crazy? That's like the whole airport thing.
Yeah.
Where they want to run the announcement from Kristi Noem that it's the Democrats' fault that the lines are so slow at the airport. and that people aren't getting paid and blah, 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 blah. It's just like...
The exact terminology is due to staff furloughs resulting from the radical left Democrat shutdown, the typical monitoring of this press inbox may be impacted. As you wait for a response, please remember these delays should have been avoided had Senate Democrats supported the clean, continuing resolution to fund the government. When have you ever heard of somebody doing that? This is what I'm talking about. This is the government.
Immature little kids.
And so they're playing games with people's lives. You know, because we all know people that are on EBT and get snapped, right? Yeah. We all know people that are on that stuff.
Yeah.
And so with WIC, they did something to make it extend, right? They put some money someplace. And so what Evers is saying is, can we do the same thing for EBT and the SNAP? Can we do something? Can you provide some type of funding? Because don't forget, Trump is at the same time tearing down the East Wing.
Right.
On $200 million.
The East Wing coming down.
The optics of it all, it just shows a complete disconnect from reality.
Exactly.
You are tearing down the East Wing. Now, people are up in arms because the East Wing is part of the Wilds, and he's tearing it down. The East Wing has been remodeled and torn down a bunch of times over the last century. I ain't mad about that.
Right.
I'm mad about you doing it right now.
Right now.
When people are about to lose.
To put in a ballroom.
To put in a ballroom.
With a bunch of gold in it.
It's 42 million people in this country that are about to lose their benefits.
Yes.
42 million.
Yes.
And you just said it's 700,000.
Yep. Here in Wisconsin.
And to keep it going in certain places, like in Wisconsin, to keep it going, all you need is 17 million. So give me.
Listen, he is bailing out other countries, sending money to other countries.
Who you, man?
Because they're going bankrupt, and we can't get the food share program going on here.
42 million people. That's 1 in 8. So 1 in 8 people. If you go to the mall and you count every 8 people,
right,
one of them is on EBT. That's how close this is to home.
Wisconsin's food share program distributes more than $1.3 billion each year across the state. In November alone, over $114 million would have been sent out for basic food and grocery needs based on 2024 numbers provided by the Wisconsin Department of Health Service.
So even this man is sending money to Argentina.
Yeah,
to subsidize their.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Because of this guy that's invested in the Argentinian soybean stuff. So and then China goes over there and makes him rich, makes the Argentinians rich. This dude is doing all of. He's asking the Justice Department for $230 million.
Yep.
Just because they investigated him. He's basically and the Supreme Court is going to say it's okay. So that's first of all, y'all, that's dictator stuff right there. But then when you look at the fact that. If you look through history, y'all, and hopefully this makes everyone wake up, it's when people can't eat that they turn on the government, that they decide they are going to stand up. Throughout history, the French Revolution, any revolution is based upon it's hard for me to eat. The American Revolution, no taxation without representation, was because you're taxing us, but we can't have them speak for ourselves. You're making it hard for us to eat.
Exactly. 833.
The bare necessity.
833-212-1017. You want to get in on this conversation on the True Talking text line. Al from Sherman Park. Al, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Bailey. Good morning, Ellzey.
Good morning.
So let's start out with some basics. What is a continuing resolution?
Most people don't know.
Are you asking us, or are you going to? Is that rhetorical? Is that a rhetorical question?
I'm going to tell you.
Well, I know what it is, but I'm just asking. Are you asking us, or is it just a rhetorical?
I'm going to tell you so the whole audience knows.
Okay.
Continuing a resolution is agreement to continue funding the government at the current rates, which we're still under the Biden budget until January 2026. So 13 times before, Congress has decided to just simply sign a continuing resolution to continue payments going out at the current levels. The Democrats do not want to sign off on that because they were already set to have and they had already signed off that the Obamacare subsidies were going to sunset at the end of this year. So not only had they already agreed to sunset Obamacare subsidies at the end of the year, now instead of just signing off on the continuing resolution for the next 7 to 8 weeks to continue payments going out, they want to try to negotiate Obamacare, which was the next discussion that they were going to have after the continuing resolution had gone through and they get the budget together. So I don't know why they're being so stubborn when 13 times before this, they've just signed off on continuing resolution to keep the government open, keep employees getting paid, and keep benefits going out to people.
All right. Thank you, Al.
Well, thank you, Al. But it says here the Democrats say the subsidy has to be made permanent rather than kicking the can down the road for another year, as the Inflation Reduction Act did in 2024. Until a deal can be made on the subsidies and a rollback of Medicaid cuts, the shutdown will drag on.
There you go. We got more coming your way. It's Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman, Dame Ellzey on 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Want to help build a better Milwaukee? 1MKE is a nonpartisan coalition of over 100 community partners, making it easier to plug into what matters. From local services that can save you time and money, to events that build community, to voting resources to ensure your voice is heard. Whether you're new to civic engagement or ready to level up your impact, there's a place for you with 1MKE. Learn more, get involved, and take their community feedback survey at 1MKE.org. We are 1MKE.
At Grunberg Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Grunberg Law Offices today. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Here is Dr. Ken Harris with his truth.
Juneteenth signifies the occasion in 1865 when the final enslaved blacks in Texas were notified of their liberation 2.5 years subsequent to the Emancipation Proclamation.
Shaq.
The moment when 100% of victims of slavery finally recognized their liberation indicated the principles of the U.S. Constitution came to be universally applicable. This represents a success for Black Americans and a subsequent and significant point in American history, highlighting the nation's alleged dedication to liberty and justice for all. The recent verdict in the murder of Sade Robinson serves as a reminder of the enduring evils and oppression we still face. Despite independence, numerous blacks still encounter exploitation, and they are masquerading as freedom. Commemorating Juneteenth compels us all to acknowledge these realities and compel the nation's past and promote a truthful national narrative. Juneteenth, along with the murder conviction of the disgusting individual who killed Miss Robinson, serves not merely as a celebration, but also as a summons to action. Remember this history in your daily discussions and interactions. If Juneteenth caused the conflation of liberty and justice for Black America, I say one death represented by the murder of Miss Robinson is a denial of liberty and an injustice to all of Black America.
This has been Truth Takes on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Listen to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Southbound on 41 backing up from about Hampton down to Capitol Drive. Northbound is backing up from Mayfair Road all the way up past Burleigh. The rest of the system at this point not seeing too much of an issue. We are seeing quick tap of the brakes on southbound 41 heading past Good Hope Road, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But all other issues have been rectified. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, a freeze warning for all of southeast Wisconsin until 9 today. But otherwise mostly sunny with the high getting getting up to 52. Tonight, partly cloudy, patchy frost possible, a low of 38 at the lake, 31 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. What's good, Milltown? Hey, I got to remind you. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where am I? Gotta have the handy dandy paper here. Calling all black owned business owners and entrepreneurs. Are you looking to share your story and grow your reach? Of course you are. Well, we have teamed up with Associated Bank for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, 4 lucky business owners will win an opportunity to spotlight their brand and journey on award-winning 101.7 The Truth. To sign up for your business spotlight interviews, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That is blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC. All right.
I rapped that the other day.
Did you?
Me and Homer was on here, and I rapped that.
That's what's up.
I did it in my old school. You know, I used to rap.
In your OG?
I used to rap my homework and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
I was showing the public how I could make anything into a rap.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It was a beautiful thing.
All right, then.
I also told people I was going to give them some bars today. So
You going to get some bars today?
We'll see.
Well, look.
It's like Trump giving out this money for this SNAP stuff. It's up in the air. I wouldn't count on it.
It's
up in the air.
As we know, our governor, Tony Evers, is really trying to get President Trump to, figure this whole deal out. And he suggested that the administration could take the money from another USDA program, pointing to federal law that gives the USDA the authority to transfer funds between nutrition programs to sustain SNAP benefits during a lapse in appropriations. So they're giving money. So they got money someplace. They got money.
And Trump is making Mr. Trump, who does all these executive orders for ridiculous things.
I think he's spending it on the ballroom. I don't know, y'all.
Listen. He does all this stuff for ridiculous, all these executive orders since he's been in office.
Yeah.
$1.5 million executive orders for ridiculous things. Mm-hmm. But he can't rank one to save people SNAP benefits. That lets you know that they playing games with your life.
Yeah.
So regardless of who's at fault, right? Al called in. Sherman Park Al said, they can just do this. And the Democrats are saying, well, we don't want to keep kicking the can down the road. And I've talked about kicking the can. Y'all know what that means.
Yeah.
Making stuff so that it keeps getting paid for later and later on.
Yeah.
Let's make these subsidies permanent.
Yeah.
And the Republicans are saying, yeah, we can do these subsidies, but they're not going to be permanent.
Right.
The Democrats are saying, let's make them permanent. So whatever the case may be, both sides are dug in and doing whatever. But as the president, you're supposed to have the people's
best interest
at your heart.
Absolutely.
So if I can write an executive order that can move money from one fund to another fund, and at least my people can still be dug in.
Yeah.
We can still fight this.
Yes.
This, whatever the Democrats are saying and whatever it is, right?
Right.
But the people can still eat.
Yes.
The people can not be affected by this political rigmarole.
Right.
The fact that they are involving the people in this to the point where it's affecting your daily lives and they think that's going to make you put pressure on either side.
Yeah.
Is crazy. Whether you're Republican or whether you're Democrat. But the fact that the Republican is sitting in the White House right now and has the power to just via the pen move money over from one spot to another, then, and according to Evers, then why doesn't he do that?
Well, I don't know. You know, he did it for the troops, right? He making sure they're paid during this time.
See,
but the people at the airport, the people at home, you know, all of us. Mm-hmm. That's like a lot of people. It's not really being talked about a whole lot. Mm-hmm. But people are experiencing flight delays, cancellations. Try flying right now. It's a whole mess.
Yeah.
It's a whole situation.
And the fact that he's determining what's essential
right.
and what isn't.
Right.
It's showing the priorities of this government. It's showing the priorities of where you are placed as a person. And a lot of times we put the SNAP and the EBT, we put the blackface on it because of Ronald Reagan and his welfare queen narrative and all of that stuff.
Right.
So then across the country, people have this, well, they just need to get up and work. And they just need to do that. I hate when I hear that, right?
Right.
Well, they just need to go to work. They getting SNAP benefits. So what? It's cut off. Go get a job. I hate that.
I hate that too.
Because that's such a blanketed statement, and it doesn't explain the fact that some people actually need this stuff.
Yeah.
And if I have to pay somebody that doesn't need it, to pay 5 people that actually do need it, then I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna let that one person mess up me doing something that's excellent and needs to be done. And I think that's what Trump is doing. That's what all of these other people are saying, because we talked about it the other day. I saw a story about a lady who was white, had 3 kids or so. One of them had a bunch of medical problems, so she was unable to work.
Yeah.
And she needs these SNAP benefits to feed her kids.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, that's just one story.
That's one story.
And I know of a lot of stories of black people where people are struggling, hard times.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever the case may be, and that they're eating off of this EBT stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so you're gonna take that away from the French Revolution. They said let them eat cake.
Yes.
It's reported. Now that's neither. They say they didn't really say that.
Right.
But all it takes is for them to say that somebody said that.
Right.
How many times does Trump have to tell you let them eat cake for you to realize that he don't care about you?
He don't care about you. Let me get this one. We got another one on the True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. And look, you can call us at that number or you can text us. This is a text from Mary. She said, Dame and Bailey, all of this meddling with food and money for food is strategic. Mm-hmm. They're trying to make the pot boil over so that there is mass unrest and Trump can claim there's an insurrection in order to halt the 2026 elections. The sycophants in the GOP won't stop him. SCOTUS isn't even trying to hide their corruption. We're witnessing the demise of democracy, and people who'll be affected by this voted for this because they hate immigrants so much. They'll just keep finding more scapegoats. I'm sorry.
Scapegoats. They gotta they get more text. They get more characters over there than they do on the YouTube line.
Yeah, they do. I'm talking text like, that's a whole speech right there.
That's a whole little paragraph right there. But she ain't wrong. Ain't wrong at all.
Ray says, off the True Talking text line, 833-212-1017, Trump thinks that the SNAP program is a Democratic program and that it is ridiculous to think that.
And that's his problem.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Well, he said he was going to get rid of all the Democratic programs, right?
He thinks that by blocking this program, he's going to make those Democrats that are, what do they call them, Reagan Democrats?
Yeah.
Those ones that cross over, right?
Right.
He's going to get them to cross over and hate the Democrats because they can't get their money and they can't get their SNAP benefits and stuff like that. But he doesn't realize that a lot of these people already voted for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he's hurting his own people.
He's hurting his own people. There are more Caucasian folks on this program.
Absolutely.
Than anybody. So what is he thinking?
Yeah.
We got more coming your way. It's Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
So let me ask you, when the government, and again, I'm doing the air quotes, tightens the belt, who's standing underneath the belt when it snaps back.
This is The Truth Unfiltered with Denise Thomas and Dr. Ken Harris.
Don't want you to agree? Honestly, should I be transparent? I don't really care if you agree. I, like you, want to be heard.
Sundays starting at 7 on 620 WTMJ and Mondays at 6 on 1017 The Truth.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash Game Show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
Are you ready to live your most radiant life? Join AARP's Luminous Life, a celebration of wellness, empowerment, and community for African American women ages 45 to 65. Discover expert tips on healthcare, hair care, and wealth building, all in one uplifting experience. Visit aarp.org/Milwaukee to register for the October 25th event in Milwaukee and shine from the inside out. Luminous Life, because every woman deserves to glow. Visit aarp.org/Milwaukee for more information today and to register today. That's aarp.org/Milwaukee.
Truth Nation, you have to be there on Saturday, November 1st at Destiny Youth Plaza near North 76 and West Good Hope Road. Join Mayor Cavalier Johnson for the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit happening from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's the one-stop shop resource fair connecting families with job opportunities, child support assistance, health education, vaccination, and screenings, financial empowerment and credit repair support, legal assistance, all in one place. You can't beat that. Bring your teams to explore internships, job readiness, and mentoring opportunities that build their future. Register early. Don't wait. Everyone is welcome. Visit milwaukee.gov/fatherhood to sign up as a participant, a vendor, or volunteer. That is milwaukee.gov/fatherhood. For more information, call 414-286-0222. That is the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit on Saturday, November 1st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Destiny Youth Plaza near North 76 and West Good Hope Road.
The Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman and Dame Ellzey.
Yes.
Live from the American Family Insurance Studio, the heart of downtown Milwaukee. We're going straight to the True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. Sandra, good morning.
Good morning again. How are you?
Very good, very good. So what are your thoughts this morning on these SNAP benefits?
Okay, now, basically, I want to just speak on the whole thing. The whole thing about this is the welfare program. Everything that benefits us as people is called welfare, that we're pimping the government. And who should be the biggest pimps, the biggest crooks that's running this country? And they're going to make all of this facial recognition, everything to spy on us, but we need to bring them down. But anyhow, it's going to be hard because they got the money, they got the machines, they got the schools, and they're dealing with all of this stuff while they put all this stuff for us to fight, around their issues, but they're in the background. That's why you got the Project 2025. Now, the Project 2030 is coming out. And that's even worse than 2035. So they want us, looking at this, looking at that. But the lady that just called, she was just right, 100% right. They're trying to bring down the democracy so they can win forever. But what I really want to say now, this welfare program, Tommy Thompson stopped a lot of it. It was welfare to work. He made a lot of people go to work. They cut the food stamps down to almost zero. So we need to do some mathematics to see how much money is really being poured into it, because I think a lot of money is being poured into them to run the country. That what's her name? Ivanka Trump bought a $25 million plot of land built a home. Now, his kids are over there in some old foreign countries bargaining and making money off of us, the United States people. But secondly, there's a lot to read about them. There's a lot of garbage. They're going into all kind of places. They're trying to steal the land, the money, and the wealth. But anyways, my main question I call for, is I worked in
for Allen Bradley is Rockwell now. And I watch our unions demise due to this Republican regime because they start making our union leaders bargains, so they start taking everything from us. We had health care. We didn't have to pay anymore after 25 years. And the minute they start offshoring the jobs, we had to start paying. And when I left, I was paying $700 a month for my husband and I.
Wow.
And so now, so that's what, we had all this stuff. If people had stuck together, we would have been, I would say up to the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had brought out the corporations. This is the problem. What they say, they're little MAGA churches, white nationalist churches. All this stuff is the problem. So we gotta start reading. I don't know if we can win the battle because they're cheating. So the Democrats are causing the shutdown, and they're greedy. Look at all the wealth they have. I always look at their money.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the wealth. The wives are working. Even the Supreme Court, they can go teach in the summer to get off for the summer. They can go teach, study, make money, but demise us for making money, and then blame us for the shutdown.
Oh, thank you for your comments. That's very true.
Yeah, that's true. And to piggyback what she was saying about corporations and this, that, and the other. And first of all, our poll question is up. And the question should President Trump release SNAP benefits while the government is shut down? So
that's our YouTube question of the day.
That's our YouTube question of the day. So y'all make sure y'all log on to the YouTube and get involved in the conversation that way. But let's speak about corporations. And we talked about what Trump has done for Venezuela. We talked, or not Argentina, and what he's doing for other situations.
Right.
Releasing the money for the army and stuff like that. But America has oftentimes bailed out corporations, but have been slow when bailing out the people. And since 1792, America has always been bailing out corporations. So this ain't something new. Right. You had in 1792, you had the Treasury Secretary Alexander Hamilton authorized purchases to prevent the collapse of the securities market. That's corporations. You have the Great Depression. You have the savings and loan crisis. You have the conservatorship of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. The collapse of Bear Stearns, the rescue of American International Group, and the COVID-19 pandemic, along with the 2008 stuff that happened, right?
With President
Obama.
Obama.
We need the people to be bailed out. So why is it so hard for the government to just say, let's move? If you have the access to this fund.
Exactly.
Just move them over there.
Why not?
Everything else was too big to fail, but you're not too big to fail. The people are not too big to starve.
Exactly.
You're not too big to starve. You don't have enough power to prevent them from making you starve.
Yes. I mean, that is what he's doing for other countries.
It's crazy.
That is what he is doing for his picks within the government of what he wants to keep funded.
They're picking and choosing who's going to be who's the important party.
Yes.
In this situation.
And
America's always done that, right?
Yes.
So Trump is the one that's at the head right now.
Yep.
And so he takes the blame.
Yeah.
But this is something that America has always done.
Yes.
It's always placed the people on the back burner. And I just gave you examples of when they have bailed out corporations, when they have bailed out majorly large private entities.
Yes.
Right? But this is something that's government funded.
Right.
That they can just press a button, sign a piece of paper, and move funds. And that's what the governors are saying.
Right. Just move the funds.
Just move the funds. Because even if they decide they're going to end the shutdown tomorrow, your SNAP is still going to be late.
Yep.
Because of the furlough, because of the other stuff, because it goes through other vendors before it gets, they don't just press a button and the money is there. It's got to go through vendors. And those vendors have got to vend it to all of these different places and these different states. Like Wisconsin's vendor covers 40 other states.
Yeah.
So who's to say we number one on that list?
Exactly.
Or whatever the case may be. So even if they end it today, you still may not get SNAP benefits until December, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
So with that in mind, why not just release the money now? Because you already going, and then when the shutdown ends, you may not even need the money.
I'm going to tell you why he can't do it. I'm going to tell you why he's not doing it. He's busy.
He's busy.
Building a ballroom.
let them eat cake. That's building, Rhea, you feel me? Building a ballroom while people are starving is saying let them eat cake.
He said, y'all ain't starving yet.
It ain't bad for y'all yet. Y'all got food.
Y'all ain't, no. And you know what?
I'm going to build a ballroom that's going to be laced in gold. Like my shoes. And the shower that let me stop.
Okay, well, I got another one on the truth. You crazy.
Rhea, you caught that? You caught what
I caught what you said. I got another one off the True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. Marcus said, I just want to understand, should we let people live off the government forever?
Who said that?
Marcus, darling.
Marcus. We've discussed this, Marcus. That is a myth. That is a falsehood that is perpetrated by those who hate black people, and those who don't understand what happens with these. A lot of people on these SNAP benefits are not living on them forever.
Right.
And if 1 or 2 people are, fine.
Okay.
Because 10 other ones actually need it.
Yes.
So if I give $10 to something and they mess up 9, but that $1 goes to somebody, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Because that's when I put out a song and 10 people hear it and maybe 8 of them it goes over their head.
Yeah.
But 2 people get it.
Yeah.
Then it was a song well written. It was a song done. The same with this SNAP benefit stuff. If it helps enough people in our community directly and somebody on your block directly.
There you go.
How can you still say how they gonna live off of it when it's actually helping? It's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Now, if it needs to be cleaned up, fine. But it's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
You know, clearly Marcus has not reached a point in his life, and you never know, he might have, where you had to have the subsidy. You needed that. You know, a lot of people that may have not needed this or come to a point where you need this. Something happens. Life happens. Life be lifing.
Listen.
And sometimes you're there and you need that. You know, you need that help.
My mother, when we were young, was going through a divorce. Her and my father were getting divorced. She had just left her job right before that at Johnson Control because they were treating her bad. But she had all these degrees, so she was going through a transitional phase.
Yeah.
She needed that. And back then, that was when you got the big blocks of cheese with the wick and stuff, and all of that stuff. You got actual food stamps. You had the booklet and stuff like that, right? People needed that. We needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to put my mama in it, but we needed that during that time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are that same way. It's somebody right now on your block that you don't know is getting EBT, but is.
Yeah.
Because they going through a hard time.
Yeah.
So you're going to sit there and tell them, oh, they shouldn't live off, people shouldn't, when it's people that's going through it.
Yes.
That just shows the lack of empathy for your neighbor. And that's what's wrong with America right now. Is a lack of empathy for your neighbor. The government is showing a lack of empathy for their neighbor, for their fellow citizen, for the person that they sit across from, like me and you.
Yes.
The person they work with, the person that they cross on the street.
Yeah.
There's none of that there. Because you say, forget them. Let them eat cake. I'm going to go build me a golden dome of a ballroom.
Listen.
While people are starving.
Alfonso off the True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. Marcus, white people's been living off of SNAP since the Great Depression. Furthermore, how's it hurting you?
Listen,
wow.
It isn't. People say, oh, it's my taxes.
Right.
It is your taxes. Okay, fine. I get that. You're going to have to pay them taxes anyway.
Okay. So, look, when we come back, by the way, I want to give everybody the 411 on something that Aldi is doing to help with Thanksgiving if you need it. We'll do that after the break. Plus, right after the break,
what the business is.
We got what the business is.
How much y'all call in?
833-212-1017. We'll have more what the business is after the break.
Come in with straight truth.
If you acted up, if you were out here doing any kind of foolishness or just something that people know would make your family's name look bad. Your neighbor from down the street, if they see the son or daughter, be like, what are you doing? They gonna call you out. They gonna let you know that they saw you. And then they gonna tell you, come here. Now you know I'm gonna tell your daddy.
That part.
There are a lot of times when people are new to an area, they don't know where to plug in. And anybody who plugs in the 101.7 The Truth and listen to you and Dame and Truth Nation would know that there is a significant public outcry when violence happens in our community. Don't worry about the outcry if you're not listening to the right people. So I would encourage her to tune in to 101.7 The Truth and listen to you guys, Denise Thomas, Dr. Ken Harris, Tori Lowe, and definitely Sherwin Hughes every day.
Watch all your favorite 101.7 The Truth shows by subscribing to 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Tracy, going back to the process, and as it relates specifically to the partnership that Old National Bank has with Housing Resource, what does the process consist of when coming through this program?
You know, it's a referral process. We work with clients that first-time homeowners that may not have the counseling that they need. They may not have the equity, the down payment that they need. So we refer them to our partners like HRI or Housing Resources, Inc., because we recognize that those organizations, they have the resources, they have the tutorial documentation and all of those things that are necessary for first-time homeowners that don't know the process, may not know the system, may not know what's required for home ownership. So working with Housing Resources Inc. and other partnerships that we have like through WIDA has been very, very advantageous, not only for us, but also the organizations, but also for the community.
The WIAA football playoffs is here, and you know what that means. Win or go home. Tune in this Friday night as the 7th-seeded Marquette Hilltoppers begin their quest for a state championship as they travel to take on the 2nd-seeded Sussex Hamilton Chargers. The football action kicks off at 7 p.m. on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Marquette Hilltoppers football is presented by Gruber Law Offices and sponsored by Left's Lucky Town, C.G. Schmidt, Capital Insurance Agency, Boyle Fredrickson, Annex Wealth Management, Magic Productions, and Burghardt Sporting Goods.
The 24th annual A Novel event is coming. Sharp Literacy's yearly fundraiser will happen on October 28th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Baird Center. Green Bay Packers all-time leading receiver and Super Bowl champion Donald Driver will be the featured guest and keynote speaker. Funds raised at A Novel event will support the delivery of Sharp's STEAM-based education program to thousands of K-3 through 5th grade students and educators across Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
You're listening to the new 101.7 The Truth, founded in partnership with Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. 101.7 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
101.7 The Truth in the morning. Bailey, Coleman, Dame Ellzey. It's time for What the Business Is on Truth in the Morning. It's powered by We Energies. Energy you can depend on. Call in right now, 833-212-1017, to shout out your very own Black-owned business or a Black-owned business you love. That's 833-212-1017. Call in and shout out your business or upcoming event. We're going to go straight to the True Talking text line and get right to it, Damien.
Well, I wanted to hear my intro.
Oh, yeah.
Rhea, you ain't got my intro?
Oh, yeah. We got to give up the intro there.
What the business is. What the business is.
There we go. There it
is.
is.
Here for our men and our women and our kids. Everybody, what the business is.
Hey.
You got the business? Let me know what it is. Hey, what the business is. You got the business? Let me know what it is. Come on, y'all. What the business is.
Come on.
Okay.
I like that.
Thank you, Rhea. I just need to hear that.
Yeah, he need to hear that.
Yeah.
He need it for his spirit. It's in his spirit.
For my soul.
For your soul.
Shout out to Kayla and Homer on that track with me.
There you go.
Featuring artists.
Halama. Let's go to the True Talking text line. Halama, what is your business?
Hi. Thank you so much for having me on. Not mine specifically, but my family's business. It's Pop City and Dog City. They're two Black-owned operations inside a 30 market hall. Dog City has all hot dogs and natural curing. They also carry a variety of sandwiches, corned beef, Italian, Keys, and Billy. They also do Fish Friday, which is amazing. Tastes so good. And then Pop City has a variety of different flavoring popcorn, freshly popped, exact flavors like birthday cake, dill, ranch, and our famous cookies and cream.
Oh, wow.
That's dope.
Yeah, we're going to have to visit there.
No, well, I have visited.
Have
I
you?
have visited Hot Dog City before.
See?
And I haven't done the popcorn yet. But I've gotten the loaded fries from over there.
Oh.
Don't nobody judge me. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
It's always delicious, and it is black owned, and shout out to them.
Okay.
And I appreciate them.
We're going to have to roll
One of my
through.
mentees is like that. He says every time we kicking, he's like, my uncle owns that.
Oh,
so I was like, let me support him.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Dame with the support. Make sure you call in. It's What the Business Is going on right now. 833-212-1017. We want to hear from you. Fatima, what the business is.
Good morning. This is Fatima Laster from 5 Points Art Gallery and Studios, letting you know about our upcoming event. We are still fundraising to save the gallery, but in addition to that, we have an exhibition opening on November 7th, featuring 4 Milwaukee artists, Kirsten Ghaznavi, Manny Vibes, DJ Turtle Soup, and Warren Harrington. The exhibition is called We Black in Every Timeline. It's an Afrofuturistic exhibition talking about our historical, current, and future visibility in all things. And then after that, the following week, November 14th, the gallery is celebrating its 7th year anniversary and also having a fundraiser with that. It's a full dinner, appetizers, dinner, drinks, and all of that with featuring food by Chef Fred Coleman and live music acts following the dinner series with Jess Becca and Emmett James, who are also featured artists in the Save the Gallery Art and Music Festival. So we're encouraging everyone to come out. The exhibition is free and open to the public. You can come mix and mingle, meet the artists, and you can also partake in all things art and culture in both the dinner and exhibition. So we welcome you to come out. 5 Points Art Gallery and Studios, 3514 Northport Washington Avenue. The exhibition is open from 6 to 9, and the dinner is from 6 to 10 on those respective dates. You can get tickets online for the dinner at Eventbrite, and you can also pay in the gallery. Dinner tickets are $100 as it is a full meal and it is a fundraiser. So we hope you can make it and support.
Well, I've been to a number of those, and they are very fun too. I've actually performed at them. Shout out to Fatima. You still there, Fatima?
I am here.
So Manny Vibes and Kirsten used to be, I know them, they used to be tenants in the gallery. Do you have any spaces that are still available to be rented by up and coming artists who may need that space to, have some place outside of their basement to do some work?
Correct. We do. We have a lot of studios open, and it helps nurture your craft and also, again, pair you with the artist professional and even from different cities and states and countries that come through and create a networking and career development track. And then that can also be paired with the residents as well. And so, yeah, we have availability. Come talk to us for more information. But it is a holistic, I call it art Harlem Renaissance space. And so, yes, we welcome that. And we have space, so we welcome you.
One more question. Is Manny going to have his hats for sale? Because I need a new hat. I'm the hat guy.
He's definitely got his jackets. I'll talk to him about bringing, because some other people have mentioned some hats from him, too. So he's actively working on his exhibition. It's going to be new works by him and all the artists. Oh. And then Warren Harrington is new to the gallery, and so we're excited to include him. I met him actually through the Save the Gallery Art and Music Festival. He reached out in support, and so he contributed work for the auction that happened. So, it's going to be a fun and very new and very spirited exhibition. So we welcome people to come to that.
Thank you, Fatima, for calling.
All right. Kamisha, thank you for holding what the business is.
The business is our business empowerment building at 5161 North Hopkins Street, where we service our children at Children's Knowledge. Been doing it for 18 years of service. We also have Blessed by Design Boutique. Come and let us style you so we can let your pieces introduce you before you walk through the door. We also have personal care, so we have personal care for individuals that need that, and we have the Entrepreneur Circle. So we help people in business get started from the ground up.
Very good. Thank you so much. 833-212-1017. It's another edition of What the Business Is on a Truth Friday here in the morning. No, go to your phone. This is free advertising for YOU. 833.
And it actually works, y'all.
It does.
Don't think it ain't working. Some of these people, like I said, I know them, and they tell me after the fact, hey, good looking out.
Yep.
That helped. And so do it,
833-212-1017. Carrie, how are you? What's your business that you want to talk about?
Good morning. I am here to talk about an event that Trifecta Training and Consulting will be hosting on November 15th. We are bringing together brothers in Milwaukee to talk about Baby Basics Brotherhood. So we've collected some awesome facilitators from around the city, including from the All Roots Foundation, We Black, We Golf, and of course Heal the Hood. And the idea is to bring fathers to be, and folks that play fathers, bring them together to talk about the fatherhood mindset, supporting mom and self, and just bringing together a brotherhood circle that can talk about fatherhood in a meaningful way. This is happening Saturday, November 15th, from noon until 4. All attendees can get a $25 gift card for participating, and we welcome all brothers in Milwaukee to join our event on Saturday, November 15th. You can register by going to Eventbrite and looking for Baby Basics Brotherhood. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carrie.
Dope. Shout out to Heal the Hood.
Yes, Heal the Hood. 833-212-1017. Hit up that number if you have a Black-owned business or event you have coming up. We want to talk about it. We want you to come on and talk about it. Let's go to Antoine. Antoine, good morning.
Great morning.
So tell us.
My name is Antoine.
Go ahead, Antoine.
PWD Computers, located on 38th and Valete, 3800 West Valete Street. I want to let you guys know that we got $399 laptops with Windows 11 starting. We also have PC tune-ups starting at $100. We offer computer repair, upgrades, PC sales, networking, and digital surveillance for your home or your business. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 5.
Hey, Perk, real quick. You call all the time. How does the calling in, does it help the business? Do you see an uptick when you call in?
It's a possibility, because I do get different calls, but it's hard to, I haven't got a gear. I'm going to probably have to give a special. They have to say 101.7 so I can kind of gear it a little bit better, But, I do have some different calls, and it's a possibility. So
thank you.
I wouldn't doubt it, though.
All right. Cool. Thank you, Antoine. I have a event that I want to make sure that we mention. It's called Hope Loves the Kids. And in this time of what we've been going through and what's about to happen, this is an important coat drive that we need to make everyone aware of. Now, the coat collection started on October 20th, and it runs through November 21st. You can drop off coats, gently used or new coats, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Columbia Savings and Loan. Now, that's 2020 West Fond du Lac Avenue. New kids' coats or gently used kids' coats or you can do a monetary donation for new coats, all right? And you can call 414-616-1059 for more information. That's 414-616-1059 for more information. Again, it's Hope Loves the Kids Coat Drive. Let me say it again. You can drop off your new or gently used coat donation from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Columbia Savings and Loan, 2020 West Fond du Lac Avenue in Milwaukee. You've been looking for something to do to help out? This is your chance. This is your time. Make sure that you do it. And it's all brought to you by the Milwaukee Hope Initiative, Inc. Okay? Milwaukee Hope Initiative, Inc. So make sure you take advantage of that. I mean, there's so many people that need help now. This is a great way to go ahead and give back. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Now, What the Business Is has been brought to you by our friends at We Energies. Energy you can depend on. It returns next Friday, same time, same space. Make sure you check it out. It's Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Need a way to hype up your day?
Hey, is this Carolyn?
It is.
Congratulations, Carolyn. You just won this
Congratulations. Woo!
God is good all the time.
What would you do with $5,000?
I'm going to buy my nieces some school clothes because my nephew just passed away.
Aww.
So I'm going to get them some clothes.
Stay tuned into 101.7 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash Game Show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth for Axe Housing. Are you tired of paying a landlord rent when you should be paying yourself? Do you want to leave a financial legacy, or would you like to have a stable place to call home? Well, it's time for you to start on the path to owning your own home instead of renting. You can work with an Axe Housing coach, and they will teach you how home ownership can be a reality. Axe Housing has helped over 4,000 families in our neighborhoods. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. As an average Axe family who has been helped pays around $900 per month. No matter what barriers you think you're facing, Axe Housing coaches can assist you right now. An Axe Housing coach will help you create and stick to a plan and a budget and get you ready for home ownership. If you're not dreaming of home ownership by now, you certainly should be. Let's make it a reality with Axe Housing. Get started on a virtual orientation by clicking on axhousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Don't let where you are financially right now get in the way of your very bright future of becoming a homeowner. Axe coaches are here to help.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
I kind of like this one. I like this one.
Groovin'. Tune in to the award-winning 101.7 The Truth's Black Business Give Back Spotlight this Friday, being today, at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. We will be joined by Chandra Williams, CEO of Breast Cancer Models Incorporated. She will discuss how she turned her battle with breast cancer into an inspirational story for others to have the feeling of pretty again, despite their cancer journey. So again, that is the Black Business Give Back Spotlight with Breast Cancer Models Incorporated today at 3:57 p.m. on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth.
That's what's up.
It is what's up.
All right.
I can't be mad at that.
Something else is this what's up is is we were talking about SNAP benefits and all the other things before the break. And, Thanksgiving is coming up. And we got to shout out businesses and organizations that, are putting some things together to help families during this time. One of those spots is Aldi, the grocery store. They have a plan to help families pay only $40 for Thanksgiving food. $40. Now, Rhea, do you know what all that includes? Are you running it on the YouTube? You running it? Okay. So if you're checking us out on YouTube, you should be able to see, what it is that you're able to get for the $40. It sounds like pretty much all the fixings, huh, Rhea? A lot of things available.
That's pretty dope.
They had like cranberry sauce. They had a turkey on there. They had green bean casserole stuff. So a bunch of Thanksgiving things that you can buy for only $40.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aldi's.
Shout out to Aldi's. Yeah, I do too. I don't play. I go right up on in there.
That's like
give a look. I have my quarter in my car for my card.
That's like
don't play.
$100 hookup for a seat.
Yeah.
That's good looking. You making it affordable for the people you're under. See, that's what I'm talking about, being connected.
Yeah.
That is understanding the times that we're in and what we're going through and how you're going to connect and be a part of the community.
Be right there and be a part of it.
For $40, you can do Thanksgiving.
Exactly. $40, hey.
$40 is a turkey.
And you got,
in most cases.
And you got a whole turkey in there.
So for
you
$40,
got cranberry.
You getting all of the fixings to feed your family and make sure, because like you said, and I'm not going to steal yours, but you said the top 10% is doing well.
Yeah, they're doing great.
They're going to have a great holidays.
Absolutely.
But it's the rest of us that may not.
A little short.
And shout out to Aldi's for coming through with the $40 hookup.
There you go.
The poll that we put on YouTube.
Our YouTube poll.
Should President Trump release SNAP benefits with the government in shutdown? 92% said, of course. And so at least y'all connected. Truth Nation is connected.
Yes.
And understands the benefit of this. Those 8%, I don't know. They must don't like people.
Yeah.
They don't want people to eat.
Yeah.
They want people to starve.
Okay, now we had one of them off the True Talking text line. Marcus said that we were twisting his words.
Now, remind people who Marcus was.
Marcus said, I just don't understand, should we let people live off of the government for forever?
Now, that sounds pretty cut and dry.
It does. But he said what he meant was that there should be time limits.
Well, you got to say that,
to
Marcus.
Better themselves. You should have added that in right there because I was just reading the one text.
You got him. We ain't nobody twisting your words.
Ain't nobody twisting your words. We're just going off what you sent us. We didn't know. See, what you guys have to realize is when you text us, we can't hear the inflection in your voice. We can't hear any of those things. So you have to be very specific in what you write.
Yeah, because we're going to let the people know what you said.
We're going to read exactly what
now,
you
Marcus,
said, which is what we did.
If you're saying that there should be time limits, I can't argue with that. Maybe there should be.
There probably should be.
There probably should be. Nobody should be able to be on there forever. You said nobody should be able to be on there forever without the ... There should be time limits. There was no ellipsis.
Yeah.
There was no addendum. It was just, and so when you say that, people are like, come on, man.
Right.
That's not what's happening.
Right.
But, if you add that, then I think you'll get more people on your side.
Exactly. And I understand what he's saying because I'm going to tell you the truth. There are, limits to things like unemployment and stuff like that, too. So.
Yeah. I have
we have no problem with it.
I have no problem with it being that way. And then if you need an extension, you can get it. Like with unemployment. You can apply for an extension.
Exactly.
And in special circumstances,
Yep.
You have our injured family member, a sick family member, so your stuff gets extended. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have no problem with that. But right now, where we stand, ain't nobody getting nothing.
Right.
And all Trump got to do is write an executive order of some sort and move some money from one place to another. And now SNAP is funded. So again, they playing games with your life.
Yeah.
Let them eat cake while I go build me a ballroom.
Yeah.
Which is so metaphorically, I keep saying let them eat cake, but it's the same. Because if you know the story of Let Them Eat Cake, the people in France were starving, couldn't get no bread, couldn't get nothing, but they were having some type of reception in the palace.
Yes.
And, historically they say she said let them eat cake.
Right.
And whether or not she said it or not, nobody knows. Nobody
Right.
had tape recorder. But the word got around, and they used that to start a revolution.
Exactly.
Are we going to use this? I'm not saying start a physical revolution. I'm saying, are we going to use this to start a social revolution where we no longer take this type of stuff, where we finally realize that as poor people, it's not about Republican, it's not about Democrat, it's not about white, it's not about black, even though I talk about all of this stuff a lot. It's really about the have and the have-nots.
Yeah.
And the have-nots have always taken the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to you earlier all of the corporate buyouts and bailouts that have taken place.
Yep.
We've seen it, right? Mm-hmm. Rich people get their money.
Oh, all the time.
They got their tax breaks
They
this year.
always getting A's.
They got tax breaks this year.
Yes, they did.
But you as a poor person, you can't get him to use his pen to move some money over to you?
Not at all.
Why couldn't they use that issue as a way to shut down the government, as a way to do other things, you know? But no, they picked yo poor ASS to be a pawn in their game.
Just to be a pawn. Hey, look, another one out the True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. Ray said, if a person is disabled, they need SNAP program. They need the SNAP program. Many people are disabled for life. And another one, Stacy said, morning, I worked my entire life and on a couple of occasions lost my job for like 2 months. And guess who came through with medical and SNAP?
Facts.
So, I mean, you just never know. Life be lifing. Life be lifing.
And again, it shows the lack of empathy that we have for people.
So I can explain to you guys what the Aldi sheet is. It won't let me upload it, but if you wanted to go shop at Aldi, there's whole turkey, chicken broth, condensed cream, mushroom soup, evaporated milk, Hawaiian sweet rolls, miniature marshmallows, cut green beans, pure canned pumpkin, shells, cheese, brown gravy, poultry spices and herbs, French onions, pie crust, chicken, whipped dairy toppings, yellow onions, baby peeled carrots, celery, cranberries, sweet potatoes, and russet potatoes.
All for $40.
All for $40.
Sweet potatoes and russet potatoes, and you get the Hawaiian rolls.
I'm talking about you get the little marshmallows too. What's good?
I might go to Aldi's for the $40.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a beautiful thing, right there.
Yeah, it is. You
I got
get all that.
Dame.
You got it for me? Give me that
Got you the quarter.
Thank you.
That's our producer Rhea right there.
Hey, on the text on the YouTube line, double R625 6253 said this affects 4 million black families and 15 million white families.
See?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Abstract Noir 414 said only release it to those who are disabled and not able-bodied. If you got 9 kids, nobody told you to have that many kids, and you can't take care of them. I wish I'd have read that before I started talking.
Okay, look.
But that's what we're talking about. You don't know what happened to make this person have 9 kids. How they got the kids don't matter.
Oh, come on.
Listen, because it's 9 of them. The kids, it ain't their fault.
No, it's not. That's true. It's not the kids' fault.
They should starve because mama wanted to and daddy wanted to be whatever they. But the kids shouldn't suffer.
No, the kids should not. They ain't got nothing to do with it. They didn't ask to be here. It wasn't their fault. They need to eat too.
Right.
Let's go to True Talking text line 833-212-1017. Winky Blue. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you guys. I was listening to your Snap, the Snapchat. You was chatting about the Snap program. Listen, it's not about any of that right now at this point. I could see it maybe a while back, but this is a purging process. There were people that were given Snap benefits that came in this country that didn't have any identification, anything. They were given to them. And to purge them away from this. See, I understand what they're doing because I sit in the room and I'm listening. It's a purging process. There were people that we're not worried about the American people getting those food stamps back. Now, when they open the government back up, everybody that has been denied that are American citizens will regain that. All you got to do is bring that Social Security card. They started by purging by changing the PIN numbers, right, like 2-3 times a month. And people going to the store couldn't get their food stamps, and you just change it over. But you have to have the proper credentials to do that, to get your food stamps back going. So this is a purging process. People that are coming to this country without the proper identity, the proper stuff that were given these benefits, even housing, that were given these benefits. You understand? Now, when it's time to when they cut this stuff back on, you have to apply back, and you won't have the proper stuff to apply back. And it's all a part of moving people back out of here. Listen, to give a person 300 to say a person.
So hold up, Winky. So people have to starve just so that they can move and purge. That is what we're saying. They're saying they're playing with people's lives. They're using people's lives as pawns. And the percentage of those people that
I agree with you at that point.
Yeah,
but listen,
they
to give a person $300 a month, right? To give a person $300 a month for food stamps, a family of 4 or a family of 3. That means a woman and 2 kids. To give her $300 a month, that's $10 a day. I'm just using that as a ballpark figure. That's only $10 a day, man. To feed the kids. It ain't about the money to give these people $10 a day. Me and you eat that up. We throw that away on snacks in the store. $10 a day to give a family of 3. $10, that would be $300 a month for food stamps. She got to eat lunch, dinner, and breakfast. Well, they will skip lunch because they're in school. So it's not about that. To give her $20 a day would be $570 a month. Okay, it's not about that, brother. We not crying about the $20 a day. We get that away at the panhandler.
That's what you're talking about is an imperialistic and a one percenter attitude. We don't know what that $20 or $10 a day does for somebody that doesn't have anything. It helps. And the fact that they're taking it away to help pay for something else, and the fact that they're taking it away just to play games with people's lives is the fact that we are showing a lack of empathy for those who have less. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
Thank you for the call, Winky.
Facts. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. All right, look, when we come back, we'll have more of our conversation on the SNAP benefits. But let me tell you something. The 24th annual A Novel event is coming. Sharp Literacy's yearly fundraiser will happen on October 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Baird Center. Green Bay Packers all-time leading receiver and Super Bowl champion Donald Driver will be the featured guest and keynote speaker. Funds raised at A Novel event will support the delivery of Sharp's STEAM-based education program to thousands of K-3 through 5th grade students and educators across Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org. Back with more 1017 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Ever had a question about local services, neighborhood events, civic engagement, or ways to get more involved in the community and just didn't know who to ask? That is where 1MKE comes in. 1MKE is a nonpartisan coalition helping Milwaukee residents to find trusted information and easy opportunities to get civically engaged. Want to plug into a neighborhood event, find community services, give back through volunteering? 1MKE is here to help. Learn more and get involved and fill out their community feedback survey at 1MKE.org. That is 1MKE.org. We are 1MKE.
This is your Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin Community Impact Moment on 1017 The Truth.
I want you to really stress the importance of having an ethnically diverse blood supply. But I guess, what do you say to people that, for whatever reason, are apprehensive about giving blood?
It's not by accident that we are building this fixed donation site right in the heart of this Halyard Park, Harambe neighborhood. And to your point, our black and brown donors, it probably represents the smallest demographic in our donor base. That's attributed to multiple reasons. For those of us that understand the history, there is a lot of underlying mistrust of the healthcare system. And quite frankly, there's already challenges with how busy people are, how accessible they are to even know where to go to donate blood. And let's face it, a lot of folks are scared of needles, right? But when they get through all of that, the importance, I think, is a heavier burden on our black and brown communities, because there are a lot of different blood diseases that require what I'll call more of a match in blood that only comes from people of similar ethnicities. Something that's specific to our black donors and patients is something that I think your listeners are very familiar with: sickle cell disease. The only therapy that get them through their day-to-day life is blood transfusions. And it's not just what I'll call average or normal blood type or blood transfusion. It's actually a specific blood with a specific type called RO blood. And this RO blood typically only comes from people of African descent and Hispanic descent. And so that's why it's so important that our donor base is diverse, so that it helps our ethnically diverse patient population.
To make an impact by donating blood in your community, visit versity.org today.
We do have an accident on 894 heading northbound right at the ramp from Lincoln off on the left shoulder. But delays are moving along relatively well past that scene. Eastbound 94 backing up from 70th Street all the way through the Stadium interchange. Westbound, you got some backups past Calhoun towards Brookfield Road. And then on northbound 41 backing up from Mayfair Road all the way to Burleigh. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, a freeze warning for all of southeast Wisconsin until 9 today. Otherwise, mostly sunny with a high of 52. Tonight, partly cloudy, patchy frost possible with a low of 38 at the lake, 31 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Bailey Coleman and Dame Ellzey bringing it to you live from the American Family Insurance Studio, the heart of downtown Milwaukee, 3rd Street Market Hall. Dang, what's good?
We talking about the SNAP stuff, and I had somebody on the Truth line that had a statement.
On the talking text? No.
On the YouTube line.
YouTube.
Cross Collin 7792. If Gaddafi was going to give Syria free food, free health care, free education, free housing, why can't the U.S.? We're not depending on government. We want our fair share, which is everything that anyone is entitled. And they not lying.
They're not a lie.
They playing games. And Winky said something about, the percentage of immigrants and stuff. And I've saw things where people have talked about that, and they're saying, they purging it for them. Well, why I gotta starve?
Right.
Why?
Exactly.
And so that ain't even a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta starve so that they can get and if the numbers hold true as to those that are getting the SNAP benefits and stuff like that, as with like the they said the same thing with the Medicaid and all of this stuff. They or with this Obamacare, they're doing it because they want to get this percentage. But then when you tell the numbers, they like less than 1% of the people that are using it. Or whatever, abusing it, or whatever it is. It's less than 1%. So if those numbers hold true into SNAP, I don't know. It ain't gonna be more than 5-10%. So again, because of that 5-10%, we want me to starve,
right?
When other people are doing good,
right?
So 2 out of 10 may be abusing it, but 8 people are not, and are living off of it. So you want them 8 people to starve just so you can banish out those 2?
Yeah.
That's the wrong way of looking at things.
Yeah.
That's very skewed way of looking at stuff.
Absolutely.
And it's a petty way of looking at stuff.
It is real petty.
Like they shouldn't be getting it. You're going to cut off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
So you starve while we get rid of them. You'll be okay.
You'll be all right.
You'll be okay.
833-212-1017, the number to call if you want to get in on this conversation. We're going to the caller. Caller, good morning. You're on Truth in the Morning with Bailey and Damien.
Great morning. Grand Rising, King and Queen. It's very ironic that the very people who invaded our city, remember when you couldn't drive downtown because it looked like Germany before the wall fell down, are the people who are going to be harmed the most. 76% of the funds that Meach was talking about go to white people, many who are farmers, who were yelling, in our city, down in Fiserv Forum, thinking that this man was only going to do harm to black children. When you see SNAP benefits, the face that they want to put on that was a teenage black girl who had kids because she was so-called quote-unquote promiscuous, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's the face they want to put on it. But farm subsidies are also a large part of the money that Winky is talking about and trying to connect to people who flee to this country the same way that Donald Trump's grandfather did and was not legal when they got here. because there are some people, very few that are left, who are the only people who came here the right way, and they are Choctaw, Cherokee, and Apache. If you're not, if you were human trafficked here like Alatelli's ancestor, Kunta Kinte, and many of our ancestors, or either you came here and took over this country as a colony. So this whole narrative about people and how they got here and whatever, when these people are paying for Social Security that, we will live on when we're 70 and 80, once we're done taking our country back from this feeble Confederate takeover. They tried it 150 years ago. I think we're even stronger, and I think we have our ancestors' spirit to put out this fire. And it's sad that a brother like Winky will try to grift, because that's what they do.
Okay, caller.
And
we can't put that on Wiki. We don't know if he's trying to do grift or nothing like that. Don't say that. Let's not put that on it.
But what he's talking about is they trying to purge. It's not true, because you can't even get SNAP if you don't have the documents to present to the people, right? So some people you have to be here for a while, and they might be in mixed households, but one person is legal, the other person. Come on, man.
Yeah.
The percentage of that just means the percentage is so low of that. And that's the narrative that they place on it. Just like the narrative they placed on the health insurance and the ERs and people using up when they were trying to redo all of that. They placed the blame on immigrants. We have to understand the play that is being ran on us as a society is the same play that they have run all across the world, all throughout history, when authoritative governments have taken control.
Mm-hmm.
Just now in the Philippines or something like that, they had something similar where it was the Muslims.
Right.
They were against the Muslims.
Yeah.
And so it was all the Muslims' fault. And so they were beating them up when they came out in the streets. And the guy went against, he was talking bad about the media, all the stuff that Trump is doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they took over in Russia, it was those other immigrants.
Right.
When the same thing is going on in Great Britain with the immigrants and stuff like that. So this is global stuff that we're talking about.
Right.
That we are affected by locally.
We're affected. Yeah. Okay. Thomas off the True Talking text line said, just to make everybody aware, when the government opens back up, you do not have to start all over with your SNAP account. All accounts remain open. Only the children of non-citizens can receive SNAP. If their children were born in the U.S., the children are eligible for SNAP benefits, not the parents. Just so we're aware of some of the things going on with this. We also need to go to the Truth Talking text line at 833-212-1017. Al, good morning. You're on Truth in the Morning with Bailey and Damien.
Well, I'm going to be very Black Velvet Parmesan this morning. I was very shocked that caller or any caller who always speaking about migrants, why y'all never talk about the 400,000 undocumented Europeans? I guess y'all got Ray Charles up in this big. Everybody blind about them Europeans over here, and let's think. And y'all keep talking about snaps. When you look at this white privilege, they've been effing the hell out of SNAP since the beginning of it. But I guess everybody I don't know if it's the skin color or a selective memory, but keep in mind everything they touch, they F up, and then they want to put a face on it. So I guess when some of them is walking around here with their stomach coming out their back like spina bifida, they have nobody to blame except themselves. And even though you talk down about black people, they still gonna feed you some. But this came from your kinfolks, not the blacks. So enjoy that stomach coming out your back. Toodles. Bye.
Oh, okay, Al.
There you go.
Stomach coming out your back. All right, there. We want to hear from you. If you have a comment, you want to chime in on this conversation, our True Talking text line, you can call us or text us at this number, 833-212-1017. Also want to remind you, we were talking earlier about some states declaring a state of emergency, and one of those is Pennsylvania. They said they SNAP money gone.
Already.
What we gonna do?
And some people, some people are smart enough to divide their SNAP benefits up throughout the month, right?
Right.
So they'll spend $100 this first week, $100 the next, so they can always, if something comes up, they got money on it to go. Y'all better use that.
Yeah.
Because they saying in some cases that money come November isn't gonna be there.
Yeah.
It isn't gonna roll over.
No.
So they've got it allocated right now.
Mm-hmm.
But like you just saw in Pennsylvania, they didn't have enough to make it through the month.
See, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Take your money, take your SNAP benefits, and stack up on those non-perishable food items.
Yeah.
So you always have something to eat.
Even
right?
if you don't have SNAP, you should have non-perishable. My mother always.
Yeah,
my
mom
mother had a
did too.
room in the basement, and it was all these cans and stuff in down there, right? So I used to go down there, and if I was hungry, she would be like, "Go downstairs,
canned goods,
get some of the canned goods, get some corned beef hash, whatever was down there, right?
Yep.
The Spam, whatever was down there." And as I got older, she was like, "That's what you need to do." So everybody should do that, but especially under these circumstances, you should definitely do that. Because you need it.
Yeah, you absolutely need it. I'm telling you, you got to do this. We'll talk more when we come back. 833-212-1017. That's our Truth Talking text line. You're checking out Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman, Dame Ellzey on 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Need a way to hype up your day?
Hey, is this Carolyn?
It is.
Congratulations, Carolyn. You just won this.
Congratulations. Woo!
God is good all the time.
What would you do with $5,000?
I'm going to buy my nieces some school clothes because my nephew just passed away.
Aww.
So I'm going to get them some clothes.
Stay tuned into 101.7 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash Game Show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
At We Energies, we're committed to building a bright, sustainable energy future. We're investing in clean energy projects like solar, wind, and battery storage. As a leader in the decarbonization effort, our goal is to achieve net zero carbon emissions from our generation fleet by 2050. It's part of our plan to provide the affordable, reliable, and clean energy you depend on. Learn more at WeEnergies.com. We Energies, people you can trust, energy you can depend on. This message was paid for by the stockholders of WEC Energy Group.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Truth Nation, you have to be there on Saturday, November 1st at Destiny Youth Plaza near North 76 and West Good Hope Road. Join Mayor Cavalier Johnson for the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit happening from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's the one-stop shop resource fair connecting families with job opportunities, child support assistance, health education, vaccinations, and screenings, financial empowerment and credit repair support, legal assistance, all in one place. You can't beat that. Bring your teams to explore internships, job readiness, and mentoring opportunities that build their future. Register early. Don't wait. Everyone is welcome. Visit milwaukee.gov/fatherhood to sign up as a participant, a vendor, or volunteer. That is milwaukee.gov/fatherhood. For more information, call 414-286-0222. That is the Milwaukee Fatherhood Summit on Saturday, November 1st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Destiny Youth Plaza near North 76 and West Good Hope Road.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
1017 The Truth. Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman, Dame Ellzey, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. Time to sip
It's
to
Friday,
that. It's
so
Friday.
it's another Sip to That Friday, brought to you by our good friends at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel, Milwaukee's top gaming destination. Call us now at 833-212-1017 and let us know what you're sipping to this weekend. Me personally, I am sipping to the fact that it is my homeboy LeMain's. It's his birthday this weekend, and so he's having a 50th birthday celebration this weekend. So it's tonight. So shout out LeMain and happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, LeMain. Happy birthday. I'm sipping to the fact that I think I got the weekend off. I could be wrong.
You could be wrong.
I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll find out when I get to my next gig. After this one, I find out. You never?
Never. Not anymore.
Well,
it's by choice, though.
Well, you're a parent of, is she a toddler yet? Or
no.
No, she's still a baby.
Yeah.
Once that whole deal right there, you never have, it's going to be a long time player.
But it's also, I choose to, mentor and do stuff on the weekend.
Oh, so that's right. That's
there's
right.
always something to be done.
Yeah, always.
And Saturday is a big day for that. So sip to my, I don't know if you can sip to the youth, but I want to sip to the youth that are
You can sip orange juice.
Yeah, I sip my sparkling.
Your sparkling
water to the youth.
There you go.
That are doing better. They are excelling and making strides and doing better.
Yeah.
And so shout out to my young men that I mentor.
Yes. And I want to sip to you, my friend. We've had a good morning this morning. I love this conversation we've been having.
Yeah.
It's important information for our community. Very important because, when it comes down to it, everybody's got to eat. We got to feed the babies.
Everybody eats, B.
Yes.
That's from, if you know that movie. Rhea, you know what movie that is?
I don't think so.
Paid in Full. Everybody eats, B.
Oh, I've heard that line. I don't.
Yeah.
That's what it means. And for me, that's the epitome of, even though it's a drug dealer movie and this, that, and other, but that's the epitome of empathy for your neighbors. I could be making millions and millions of dollars, and I'm still gonna get my money. But Ace was like, everybody eats, B, and that's how you keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the callers said, was like, then maybe they want us to act up. They want people to lose their minds.
Yeah.
Because they're not being able to eat. Well, if that's what they want, they keep this going. They gonna get what they want, and they may not like what they want.
They may not like the results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is America, and, people get fed up here.
Yeah.
And when they do, you have tea parties, you have American revolutions, you have civil rights activism, you have, suffrage movements, you have all of this stuff that happens when a certain population gets fed up with the American government.
Yeah.
And we've shown that it can happen.
It can absolutely happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. What else we sipping to, Dane? What else we sipping to?
We sipping to the Big Bird Bash Game Show.
What?
In October.
Yeah.
At Potawatomi.
All right,
so
now.
Make sure y'all tune in and go check out the Bird Bash Game Show for your chance to win up to $50,000 in cash.
You know what? Just sip to Potawatomi in general. Folks have a good time down there. I got friends who's won lots of money down there at Potawatomi.
Yeah.
I always entertainment.
I always hear about people winning. And I be enticed to go down there.
Yeah.
But I'm just too,
Yeah.
I'm risk adverse. I don't like taking a lot of risk. I got something going on. Shout out, you know what I want to sip to? I want to sip to myself again.
Yeah.
Because this month marks the beginning. I'm going into my 26th year of being a city of Milwaukee.
Sip to that, right?
Sip to that. 26 years,
very
man.
much. 26 years.
It's crazy, right?
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's not crazy. It's life. It's good. It's good.
It's cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's what's up.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. You know what? I also want to sip to this Hope Loves Kids Coat Drive. I'm going to pull out my orange juice and sip to the baby. Because you know what? Bailey loves kids, too. Bailey loves the kids too. I want to remind everybody, if you have a new kids coat or gently used kids coat, or if you just want to make a monetary donation, you can do that at Columbia Savings and Loan. That's located, very nice new building that they have as well. 2020 West Fond du Lac Avenue. That is the only black-owned bank here. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
2020 West Fond du Lac Avenue.
Oh, yeah, the old school.
Yep, Columbia Savings and Loan.
It's still here. Mm-hmm. All the other ones that opened up since that one opened up has closed down.
Yeah, so make sure that you go ahead and drop off your new kids' coats or gently used kids' coats over there. It's a great, great opportunity to do something. Especially, it's, you know how our Wisconsin winters are, and these babies need coats. And, I mean, if they ain't got nothing else, they need a coat. 414-616-1059 if you want more information on that. Sip it to that all day. Sip it to that with some orange juice, Dame, with some orange juice.
Absolutely.
What else you got? Who else you sipping to?
That's it. That's all I got. I guess I could give. Let me say this, because I promised Nurse Dukes, Iron Kwanda, I would spit some bars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no beats.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
We're going to do a cappella.
Okay.
Like poetry style. I'm feeling, because, then I can control it a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The magic is asthmatic. Breathtaking rap classic. The fact that you're looking forward but still poor words. Backwards is symptomatic. Simple status. Pimple passes. Popular. Don't bump, won't jump, even on a mattress. It's nap time for whack rhymes. Stay woke. I pray folks don't see no evil. Instead, be more regal. King's lines with minds that shine through the eye of a needle. You reap what you sowed. It's Caruso deep in the industry. Feel wet, but a Foucault freaks. The butt of your jokes reeks. Grab your tissue. Or your favorite conservative news issue as an alternative. Who is you? Nobody, Ollie. We could dance. West Side Story like I may smile, but in a jet style, my knife will take your knife. Knife for sending them for pen in case the feds is listening in. Arm raised, I'm clean except for veins filled with God's dopamine. Now, those pauses was, cuss words and stuff, but you get the point.
You get the point.
And I ain't feel like looking for no beat. I just wanted to kick some acapella for the people.
Right.
Shout out to my Soul Unseen. Soul Unplugged people.
Look at that. Look at that.
Where we started.
A round of applause. Look at that. Look at that.
Acapella bars.
Yes, acapella bars. I love them.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all can thank Iron Kwanda for that, because she stayed on me and reminded me that I said I was going to give y'all some bars on Friday.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's one of my favorites. That's a newer verse. I love it.
And you know what? I'm sipping to that.
Thank you.
Sip to that is brought to you by who?
Potawatomi.
Yes. Make sure you go down and play. What's the game? It's a game show that they have there. What's the game show?
The game show is called the Bird Bash Game Show.
Okay.
And make sure y'all go check it out for your chance to win up to $50,000 in cash.
Right.
The magic is asthmatic, breathtaking rap classics.
There it is.
The fact that you're looking for words but still poor words is symptomatic. Listen, man, y'all go, make sure y'all rewind that verse. There's a lot going on in that verse.
Rewind it, study it, know all about it. Ain't that right, Dan?
Know all about it. I'm back next week. You back next week? We running a lot next week.
We back next week. I didn't look at the schedule.
I think it's me and you for a couple of days next week. It's Homer. Shout out to Homer.
Shout out to Homer.
I know Homer got a big weekend this weekend. He got getting some awards or something, I believe, this weekend.
The award-winning.
Homer
Blow.
Obviously, that's who he is. I know he's getting some awards this weekend. So shout out to Homer. We're sipping to that.
Yeah, we're sipping to that, definitely.
Shout out to y'all for tuning in with us all week.
Yeah.
Sitting with us, me, Homer, and Bailey all week.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
And we appreciate that, for real, for real.
I want to remind everybody to have a wonderful, safe weekend.
Yeah.
And if nobody told you they love you, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Up next, my guy Sherwin Hughes.
Yes, sir.
And my guy Ricky. Shout out to our producer Rick. Hey, yep. Thank you, Rhea.
I was gonna say that.
You was gonna say that? Well, go ahead.
Thank you, Rhea.
Y'all welcome. Have fun.
My sexy voice for Rhea.
You saying bye? You what you doing?
I'm out.
All right.
Peace.
Up next, Sherwin Hughes.